Hamilton's police board is sending its over $200 million budget back to City Council without any changes. Two board members pitched $5 million in cuts to the 2024 budget, but that was denied after a special board meeting today. Laverne McGee is at City Hall and has the very latest. Good evening, Laverne.
Good evening, Taz. The meeting started around 12:30 this afternoon, and it took a little less than 2 hours for them to decide not to move forward.
For us to say to the public as a board that we can find absolutely no additional savings is completely contrary to the entire spirit.
That was Ward 2 Hamilton City Councillor Cameron Kroetsch after hearing that his recommendations for finding ways to save money from the police budget were denied. He and another police board member, Dr. Anjali Menezes, were pitching roughly $5 million in reductions from the service's 2024 budget of just over $200 million. But police board members voted 5-2 against it.
The board stand behind its recommendation for a 2024 budget increase of 6.88% or $13.32 million for a total combined budget of $206.92 million.
In previous weeks, members of the community were permitted to comment, and some were against it.
I'm deeply proud of not only my co-board member, Member Menezes, but also everyone who took the time to write in and tell us how they felt about this, how these cost impacts are affecting them, and what they really wanted to see the board do today. I'm disappointed that the board didn't listen to them, but I'm only one vote.
Hamilton Police Chief Frank Bergen, who was appointed in 2021, had this to say.
We're trying to continually meet with our community, and what we hear is actually their number one concern is traffic safety, and we see that the influx of vehicular traffic, pedestrian traffic, and cyclists. So we want to make sure we have that ability. I am confident that we will continue to meet the emerging needs of our community. That being said, we are struggling always to meet the demand.
The fact that this board absolutely refused to find any savings when every other city department was asked to.
Some of the items that they proposed to be cut include removing about $914,000 for the mounted unit, deferring $740,950 to add 22 full-time positions to the 2025 budget, and delaying a $500,000 parking lot job.
I worry that the message that we're sending to the service and to the people that serve the people of Hamilton is that they're not valued. And for me, that's very, very problematic.
Those were the words of Mayor Andrea Horvath at the meeting, who did not want changes and voted against the motions to reduce costs.
The motions that were put forward today weren't in collaboration with the service, and so as a board member, I have no idea what the impact of some of those numbers that were thrown on the table would be. And that's not responsible. That's really not responsible. Even though it sounds the way to go, my job is to be a responsible member of the board and a responsible mayor, and I will always do that.
The proposed budget now goes to City Council on Thursday morning for a meeting at 9:30. Back to you.